This week we begin the new book, the book of Exodus, which discusses the Jewish people's first their enslavement in Egypt, and then obviously, of course, their freedom from Egypt through Moses, through Moshe with the 10 plagues and the entire Passover story. But Moses is the one who's introducing this parsha, the great leader of the Jewish people. The one who is written, there is no one like Moses, that will ever live or will ever live again. We want to look to Moses itself and see what was his greatness, what really defined him. And truth is really in his name. The name Moshe or Moses comes from the Hebrew word of taking out of the water, that we know that his mother sent him in the water in a little basket to save him from the decree against all the Jewish boys, all the males in Egypt at the time. And he was saved. He was found by Pharaoh's daughter herself, Batja, took him out of the water and she raised him. And his name means raised from the water, which means he always understood in his life that he was lucky to be alive. He was happy to be alive. He appreciated life itself. When someone appreciates life, appreciates just being here and having an ability to live in the world that we're in, that could bring a person to greatness just by reflecting and thinking about that. We'll now continue with the singing of Lechadodi, the song we sing Friday night, written by the great Rabbi of Shlomo Alkabitz in the late 1400s. Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Ishmiyanu kel hamyuchad Hashem echad Ushma hoyachad L'shem ol sefer Ez v'lisila Chad odi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Likras Shabbos l'chuvin elcha Ki mekor haberacha meirosh mikedem nesucha Sov ma'aseh b'machshavot chila lecha dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela mikdash melech Ir melucha kumitzi mitoch ha'afecha Rav lach shevet b'yimekabacha V'hu yachamol alayichem lalecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisnari me'afar kumi Livshi big day sefartei chalmi al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi gi yahala lecha dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisahoreri Kiva horechu meyori Ore, shir daberi, Gevod Hashem, alayich nigla. Lecha dodi lekras kala, Pnei Shabbos nekabela, V'hayulim shisa, shahosayich, V'rachaku kameh v'halayich, Yosis alayich elokayich, Kim sozcha sana kala lecha dodi lekras kala. Pnei Shabbos nekabela yamin usmal tehefrotzi v'yes Hashem daritzi Al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi gi ala lecha Dodi lekras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Bawi b'shalom Ateres ba'ala Gam berina ovitza hala Tochemune Yam Segula Ba'awikala Lecha Dodi Lekras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela. One of the evil decrees that Pharaoh had for the Jewish people was he made them work. And he made them work so hard for one reason alone. He understood that the more they worked, the harder they worked, the less they would think, the less time they would have to think about life, think about things that they could do. And that's something that we have to take into perspective sometimes in life. Sometimes we are so busy, we don't take a minute to reflect and to think about where we're going, what's important to us in life, what our values are. And that was the key to Pharaoh's ability to enslave the Jewish people. They don't think, they won't rebel, they just go along with the life that they're living, even though it's slavery. But the moment he stopped their work for a minute and had a chance to think and reflect, they're able to overcome it and pray out to God for his salvation. And that's something we all have to do. We all have to take a couple of minutes of our life every single day, just think, reflect about what our life is about, the good things in our life, and by reflecting more, we'll appreciate God and get close to God as we do so. We're now finished with the singing of Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'es Nasa B'Chevso Kol Azai Mehelech Shemo Nikra V'Yacharei Kechlos HaKol Levahado Yimloch Nora V'Haya V'Hoveh V'Yiyeh B'Sifara V'Hu Echad V'Yein Sheni Hamshilo Lehachvira Bili Reishis, Bili Sachlis, Velo Hod, V'Hamizra, V'Hu Keli, V'Chai Goali, V'Tur Chevli, V'Yes Nasa, V'Hu Nisi, Umanosli, Minas Kosi, B'Yom Ekra, B'Yahado, Avkid Ruchi, Eisishan v'yahira v'yemrochi geviyasi Ado Shemli v'lo v'ira. And have a happy and healthy week, a great weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.